Nathan Zegura here at SoFi Stadium, where the Browns lose a heartbreaker to the Chargers, 47-42. This was an absolute shootout. Teams trading touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. In fact, in the fourth quarter, the Chargers would score 4 touchdowns of their own. The Browns would score 2. 41 points put on the scoreboard in the fourth quarter alone. Big plays on both sides of the ball. The Browns, a couple of busted coverages that led to long touchdowns from Justin Herbert to Mike Williams. Justin Herbert in this game would throw for about 400 yards and 4 scores to lead the Chargers to victory. And frankly, he would convert fourth down after fourth down after fourth down over the course of this game. The Browns did a great job on third down. They could not get off the field on fourth down. And yet the Browns were just as good in their own right on offense. Baker Mayfield would throw for over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns in this game. Nick Chubb would run for 160 plus yards and a score. Kareem Hunt over 60 yards and 2 scores of his own. David Njoku, the Chiefs, 7 catches, 149 and a touchdown, including a long one in the fourth quarter of over 70 yards when the Browns thought that they were in control. A lot went on. I don't even have time to go through it all. The highlights are aplenty in this one, but here's what you need to know. The Browns would take the lead. They would be ahead at this point, 42-35 late in the fourth quarter. The Chargers would go down. They would get a huge penalty on a fourth down, a questionable pass interference penalty that extended their drive. They would capitalize, get in the end zone to make it 42-41. They would miss the extra point, their second missed extra point of the day, by the way. And so the Browns had the lead, 42-41, with about 3 minutes to go. The Chargers with all 3 timeouts. The Browns could not get a first down. They would punt it back to the Chargers. The Chargers would convert first down after first down. They would get down near the goal line. They could have taken a knee. Instead, they hand it to Eckler. John Johnson smartly pushes him into the end zone. They missed the 2. So now it's 47-42 Chargers. The Browns have the ball about a minute and a half, no timeouts. They were unable to get down the field and get that final touchdown. The Browns won the turnover battle for the first time under head coach Kevin Stefanski. They will lose a game when they did not commit a turnover themselves and won the turnover battle. That's never happened before. This is a game, though, that the Browns are going to have a lot of what-ifs. This defense that was so good the last 2 weeks, today could not get it done against Justin Herbert. There were about 1,000 total yards of offense in this game. I mean, it was bonkers. The Browns dominated time of possession. They dominated yards per play, but ultimately they would not dominate on the scoreboard. And they're going to say, we've got to be able to execute late in these games. It was back and forth. You felt like whoever had it last would win. And unfortunately, the Browns come up on the short side, sitting now at 3-2. And they'll look at this game, they will look at the Chiefs game in week 1, and they will say, those are games we've got to win. Those are teams we're going to have to defeat in January, in February, if we want to achieve what we want. The Browns have showed, without question, they can go toe-to-toe with anybody, but it's going to need better execution down the stretch to lock these games up. A lot positive to take away, certainly on offense. Defensively, a lot of injuries. Greedy Williams left this game. Denzel Ward left this game. You didn't have Greg Newsome, so you were down in the corners. Your offensive line, you didn't have Jed Wills. You lose Jack Conklin. Guys stepped up, but ultimately not enough. We'll see the injury report and break everything down for you tomorrow on Cleveland Browns Daily. But the Browns drop a heartbreaker, 47-42 to the LA Chargers, and now sit at 3-2 before hosting the Arizona Cardinals next week at First Energy Stadium.